It is Wednesday, the 19th of June, 2024. My name is Pigeon Rose, and this is my song of the day. So as we've established, it's summer week, and summer vibes generally, like when you think of summer music, you think of upbeat, maybe mid-tempo, maybe faster, but the vibe is very chill, very happy, smiles, sunshine, and I don't think you can get any more that vibe. Well, I mean, Mr. Blue Sky obviously was a big one yesterday. That's also very just like you hear that and you're in a good mood. This song though, I think it's like, I would say it's on par. They're both very good, feel good songs. And that song is Lovely Day by Bill Withers. There's just something about it. There's something about his voice, about the lyrics, about the delivery, about the music it just makes it such a feel good song. And it is about it being a lovely day. He means mentally, and we'll get into that. But it is always like the first thing that pops into my head when I look outside and the sun is shining is this song, So we're gonna listen to it now and come back in a few minutes and talk about it. Just keep an ear out we'll talk about it afterwards, obviously. But there is a part where he holds a note for a long time, and we'll be talking about that. So keep an ear out for that. But yeah, here it is. I'm still dancing. Song's ended, but I'm still kind of grooving to it. It's still playing in my head. Man, what a funky song. I think comparing it to Mr. Blue Sky is interesting because Mr. Blue Sky is get up and go music. It's Mr. Blue Sky. It's got the dun 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 dun. I can imagine myself like going for a run to that song, Lovely Day is you've opened the door, you've put your hat on, and you're like walking, you're walking down the street and the sun's out. Like that's the kind of song Lovely Day is. It's more of a chill kind of like, oh, it's going to be a good day today. Yes, it is. Right? Yeah, no, such a good fucking song. I'm still fucking grooving to it. That's the ADHD for you, baby. Just shaking me all about. The lyrics are pretty cut and dry. It's about waking up in a shit mood and then seeing the person you love and the world feels good again. Very simple sentiment. Very relatable sentiment, very sweet, very nice. When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Yeah, it's so straightforward, but so sweet. Just waking up, feeling like shit, and then you see the person that you love, and you're like, no, it's gonna be a good day. It's oh, man. It's very nice. And then the second verse is, when the day that lies ahead of me seemed impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way. And then it repeats the chorus, and then the verse and the chorus again. It's the same lyrics for the rest of it. It's not particularly complex when it comes to lyrics. But in terms of vocal delivery, I mean, that's kind of what the song is famous for. Although, obviously, the music is great itself. There's just something about, like, 1970s R&B is just, mwah, so nice, so groovy. Because I mentioned before we listened to it that there's a long note in this song. It's kind of hard to miss. But even in the first chorus, he just holds that, a lovely day. He holds that until he has to say it again. And the same in the second chorus. But then the last chorus, he just holds it for 18 seconds. He just straight up gives us, a lovely day. And just keeps going. For 18 seconds. It's one of the longest held notes in music history. Fucking wild. It's so good. I've tried to recreate it to mild success. I'm good at long breath singing when I'm like really prepared for it, but I'm not good. Like if I was just listening to this off the cuff and then was like, I'm going to try and do the 18. I can't do that. But for some reason, there's a few things I can do. And I can do the held note at the end of If I Were Gay by Stephen Lynch, which is such a... What a contrast to this song. Get over here and drop your drawers. And he holds that, I think it's like 17 seconds. It's something similar. It's a really long time. And then there's like Monkey Wrench, I don't think I can do. Monkey Wrench is wild. I don't think I'm going to spend a whole episode on that song, so I'll just talk about it now. In Monkey Wrench by Foo Fighters, the whole bridge is done in one breath, including the scream at the end. It's fucking wild. Anyway, we're not talking about those songs. We're talking about this song, Lovely Day by Bill Withers. That held Lovely Day is so good, especially because he goes up a bit as well from the previous, because it's previously a lovely day, then this is a lovely day, and he holds it for so long. It really adds to the groove vibe of it and just makes it feel so enthusiastic. I really love it. In terms of the music of it, fun fact that I learned while researching this song, the guitar on this song is played by Ray Parker Jr. Does that name sound familiar to you, dear listener? It might do, because he is most famous for doing the Ghostbusters theme song. And a lot, obviously, everyone knows the Ghostbusters theme song. A lot of people who know the Ghostbusters theme song might not know that it was by Ray Parker Jr. But if you've listened to "Bustin'" by Neil Cicierega, you do, because it says it right at the start of the video. I mean, it makes sense because he was a musician at the time. He would have done session work, but it was just like, oh, that is not a name I was expecting to see here. I gotta say, I love the bass in this song. Anything that has like a funky feel to it, a groove feel to it, always has like a great bass line, and it's no exception here. Jerry Knight is who played bass on this. Dum 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 dum. It's so cool. The keyboards is what I love, particularly the bits where it's like, then I look at you, and you hear the keyboard going like, doo-doo-doo. I assume it's like a Wurlitzer or a Rhodes or something. That it has a very distinct sound to it, you know. I love it, and the way the strings, you know, dun, 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 dun. Just every part of this comes together so beautifully and perfectly to form this song, and I love that about it. It's been featured in, a bunch of stuff, movies, TV shows, whatever. No shock there. I mean, it's the kind of song that would be. I mentioned my summer playlist in the Mr. Blue Sky episode, and it's in there, of course. But also, I think I talked about this when I talked about Wake Up by Jonathan Colton. I have a playlist called The Whole World Is Waiting for You, which is a reference to a lyric from that song. And it's the idea of the playlist is that it's 24 songs, one for each hour of the day. So there's 6 morning songs, 6 afternoon songs, 6 evening songs, 6 night songs. It starts with Wake Up. Lovely Day is the last song, is the last morning song. So it transitions from morning into daytime with Lovely Day going into Thinking of You by Snail's House, which is an interesting transition. But, it just, like I said, it has that feel of going outside and the sun hitting you and just being like, hell yeah, it's going to be a good day. I'm going to have a good day today. And much like Mr. Blue Sky, it's hard to be in a bad mood while listening to this song. I wasn't in a bad mood like prior to recording this, but now that I've listened to it, I'm still just like, I'm smiling, and I think you can probably hear that in my voice. I love this song so fucking much. Man, I don't know if I have much to say about it, but I would love to talk about Ain't No Sunshine on this as well. It's another great Bill Withers song. Don't think I'd have much to say about like Lean On Me. But anyway, Bill Withers is just great. I need to listen to more of him other than like the famous songs of his. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to say really. Just a great song, great summery vibes. Tell me what you thought yourself in the comments. Give me a like, give me a subscription, tell your friends, family, enemies, lovers, all that. And I hope that you have a lovely day, of course. And I will talk to you tomorrow.
Break it down.